It is Thursday, April 28th in the NBA, and I'm back with my favorite plays. Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Austin from Calling Our Shot. Let's recap yesterday, another 1-0 day, making that back-to-back 1-0 quick and easy days. DeMar DeRozan under 11.5 rebounds plus assists. Didn't really have to sweat it. I believe he ended with about 9. Now, the leans that we do at the end of the video did go 1 and 2, but boy, are we hot in the MLB. We brought out the brooms back-to-back days in the MLB, making that 4-0 sweeps for the COS channel the last 2 days in the NBA and MLB. And if we do it again, if we go 4-0 across the NBA and the Major League Baseball, we're giving away $100 to a random subscriber and $100 to a random COS All-Star. So if you haven't subscribed already, another incentive, you could be $100 richer if we sweep. Our MLB video was posted right before this one, and I'll link it at the end of it. We've been really good in the MLB so far this season, so definitely go check it out. If you haven't subscribed, go down below, hit that subscribe button. We're only 240 subscribers away from 32,000. Help us hit that. If you want to click the like button too, I certainly would appreciate it. If you want to drop your best bet for these Thursday games in the NBA, definitely do that as well. And if you want to support the channel even more and become a COS All-Star, potential better chance of getting $100, click the join button on the channel, click the link in the description, or click the link in the pinned comment. Only costs $2.99 a month. We appreciate all our All-Stars out there. Thank you guys all for supporting the channel. Our newest All-Stars, we got Clint, we got Andy, we got David. Thank you guys all so much. We really can't do it without you guys. You guys are the real MVPs. Look, we can't do it without you. If we're helping you make some money, consider becoming an All-Star. We can't do it without those people. Like I said, the MLB video for the other 3 picks will be at the end of this one. Definitely go check it out. Now, my last couple notes, our weekly podcast was posted earlier yesterday. Definitely go check it out. It'll be linked at the end with straight fire picks. Great podcast. Talked about a bunch of different things from the NFL draft, which is later tonight. We talked about the Celtics, who knows what they're going to do if they can win the championship. A bunch of other content. Go check that out. Number 2, thank you guys to everyone that came out to the weekly live stream last night at 6 p.m. We do it every Wednesday. Maybe next week might not be on Wednesday, but we're doing it every single week. Thank you guys to everyone that came out. And number 3, just a reminder about those cool sportsbook sign-up bonuses. We got a bunch of $1,000 deposit matches, risk-free bets, you name it. All of them are linked down below, dimers.com/COS. We also have a PrizePicks links where you get a 100% deposit match. A lot of cool things, a lot of opportunities out there. Let's get to my favorite bet of the day. We're going with the guy in the Suns and Pelicans game. I'm taking CJ McCollum over 10.5 rebounds plus assists, minus 105 on BetMGM. Now, if you need an individual line, I would lean his over 5.5 rebounds. That is a plus EV bet at the moment. But let's talk about McCollum so far this series. In rebounds and assists, he's at 13, 11, 10, 17, and 14. Cashing this pretty easily in 4 of the 5 games this series. Now, he did miss on the hook once. Now, in this series, he's averaged 9.2 rebound chances per game and 9.8 assist chances per game. So 19 rebounds plus assist chances. We didn't even get 11 of them. And hopefully he can get a little bit more above those chances. But still, we look at the minutes he's been playing. He's played 43, he's played 40, played 41, 36, and 40 minutes in this series. So I really expect him to exceed 40-plus minutes tonight. Maybe even play closer to 43, 44 minutes. I mean, this is a guy that this is a must-win game. Pelicans, if they lose tonight, they're going home. It's Game 6, win or go home, and they need to win this game. So I expect McCollum to play a lot of minutes today. And we look at McCollum, hit this over in 12 of his last 13 games with 40-plus minutes played. He can get there with rebounds or he can get there with assists. It's the guy that had 9 assists in a game earlier this series. He also has had 8 rebounds in some games this series. I think he can do it in either way. And we look at the 20 career games with Brandon Ingram. He's averaged 5.8 rebounds per game, 5.6 assists per game for a total of 11.4 rebounds plus assists. So if he just does his averages, we should be able to cash out here. Now, he has gone over in 11 of those 20 games with Brandon Ingram in the lineup. We look at 9 of his misses. Majority of them are he's ending with like 9 or 10 rebounds plus assists, so getting real close to the line. Or 2, he's not playing, I don't know what numbers I'm doing. 2, he's not playing a lot of minutes. He's playing less than 35-ish minutes, and he's going to play 40-plus today. I don't see him playing less than, 38 minutes today. He should play a ton. I think the Pelicans can keep this game close, and so I really like it. Ingram and McCollum, really the only 2 guys that are going to be really having the ball in their hands a lot. We've seen Ingram obviously go off against the Suns, so I expect them to throw a lot of double teams and stuff his way. You see McCollum being the one that kind of has to initiate a lot of the offense today. So I really like CJ McCollum over 10.5 rebounds plus assists, minus 105 on BetMGM. Like I said, if you want to take an individual line, I like his over 5.5 rebounds, but he can do it either way. I think McCollum gets it done for us today. And we go 1-0 for the 3rd straight day. Now, let's talk about some other things. Now, like I said, if we hit that play, we get our 3 MLB plays and we go 4-0, giving $100 to a random subscriber and $100 to a random COS All-Star. But let's talk about some leans. I'll put the first one up on the screen while I say something. Now, I only have 1 play today. I only had 1 play the last couple days because I don't want to force any plays for you guys. I know my record is a lot. It means a lot to me, and I don't want to force a lot of plays, even though I know a lot of people out there are playing more than that. It's the NBA playoffs, and as the series get longer and longer, the lines get even sharper. So we're at Game 6 across all 3 games today. So I'll talk about all 3 of them in this lean section. We'll start with the Utah Jazz versus Dallas Mavericks. I like Luka's under 31.5 points today. 31.5, a large line. Now Luka, obviously in his 2 games, he's gone 30 points and 33 points. If I think about the Jazz, this is a must-win game for them. They can't afford to lose it. If they lose it, they're sitting on the couch the rest of the playoffs. I can't imagine I let Luka beat them just all by himself. I also imagine Luka is odds boosted quite a bit today. So one of the big star players on the slate. And so I know 32 points, which is what he needs to hit this over. I think that's too many points. Now it's Luka. Luka's an absolute, it's Luka magic. I would not, this is why it's a lean. I don't really like betting against Luka, but if I had to lean, I would take his under 31.5 points. Now let's talk about another game on the slate. We're going to the Raptors-Sixers game, one we haven't talked about yet so far in the video. I like Tobias Harris's over 7.5 rebounds. I know he wronged us in Game 5 with only 7 rebounds, but look, the moral of the story, he played 44 minutes. He had 14 rebound chances, and Joel Embiid's still banged up. So this is a guy that's going to probably have to grab some more rebounds. And you don't get it as juiced. It's only like minus 105 today, so I think it's decently valued. I think he's got a good chance to get it done. Now, the only problem is he's probably going to be guarding Pascal Siakam, which you don't love, but I think Tobias Harris can get us those 7.5 rebounds, playing a lot of minutes in a low-scoring game. Now, the other guy, like I just talked about, Pascal Siakam, I like his under 39.5 PRAs. I know if Fred VanVleet plays, great. Then this will lower his line. I guarantee you Siakam's line goes down. If Fred VanVleet's active, he is doubtful for today's game. Now, if he is inactive, then we're going to see a lot more focus on Pascal Siakam. So he's hit the over in 2 straight games. So normally I don't see a lot of guys hitting the over in 3 straight. I think the Sixers put a lot of defensive prowess on him. Say, you know what? Someone else can beat us. I don't care who it is. Gary Trent Jr., Scotty Barnes, Chris Boucher, Precious Achiuwa. It's not being Pascal Siakam. So I do like his under 39.5 PRAs. It is just a lean. I'm only doing my one McCollum play. Now let's talk about the other game. We're going to go Jay Crowder. I like his over 9.5 points. I know it's painful betting on Jay Crowder. There's a reason he's a lean and not an official play. It's because it's Jay Crowder. But it is worth noting, Jay Crowder has hit the over in both games in New Orleans. And it hasn't been pretty. It's been 10 and 11 points. Still hit the over, though. It's still a cash. He's gone under in all 3 home games. And like I talked about with Jay Crowder, when we took his overs, he plays much better on the road than he does at home. And same thing opposite for Mikal Bridges. So don't expect Mikal Bridges to go crazy today because he doesn't play as well on the road as he does at home. They're very flip-flop players. Jay Crowder's not played well this series, and he still hit the over. Managed to hit it in 2 of the games in New Orleans. Only concern here, Devin Booker. He's supposedly out, but they said they'll list him out, and he could potentially play today. I don't really know what's happening with D-Book. There's a reason I'm avoiding that game. There's a reason I'm avoiding the Utah Jazz game a ton, because I don't know who the heck's playing. I don't know if Donovan Mitchell's status is. He's supposedly said he was going to play, but who knows how active he is. And then, so in that same game, in my final lean, I don't like any of the spreads today, but I lean the Jazz Mavs under 213.5 points. I think the line's a little bit too high, especially if we see Rudy Gobert or we see Donovan Mitchell a little bit hampered via injury. So I would be a little bit skeptical. I'd probably lean the under in that one. I expect it to be a low-scoring game as the Jazz kind of play it slow. Same with the Mavs. Both 2 good defensive teams. And I don't see another one of the teams shooting crazy from 3-point land today. So expect a pretty slow game, pretty defensive game. So I'd lean the Jazz under 213.5 points. But like I said, my only official play right now, it's going to be a shorter video, is going to be CJ McCollum. Over 10.5 rebounds plus assists. I gave you a bunch of those lanes. I'm not putting any money on them, so I don't really want to count them towards my record if I'm not going to lose any money with the people. So my only play, CJ McCollum over 10.5 rebounds plus assists. Obviously, like I said, if we go 4-0 today in the NBA and the MLB, I'm going to give $100 to a random subscriber, $100 to a random COS All-Star. So go become an All-Star, click the join button on the channel or the link in the description, and go check out the MLB Best Bets video, which is popping up on the screen. I'll also put up the podcast if you want to go check out that. All the videos available for download via podcast at platforms. It's been a longer video. I don't know what this video is, but I appreciate you guys always for tuning in. It's been awesome. I'll catch you guys again on Friday. Hopefully we have more than one pick. We'll probably have some separate videos, so stay on the look for that. Some same game parlays coming your guys' way. It's been awesome. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.